In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the 3 essential things that you need to do when you are making your low content and no content books for self-publishing on Amazon KDP. Hello, my name is Ben McQueenie, and if you haven't been to this channel before, I make videos on how you can make a great passive income selling and creating low content and no content books on Amazon KDP. And if that sounds like something you like the sound of, then please subscribe to my channel, leave me a like, and hit that notification bell. When you're making your books for Amazon KDP, you want to make it as easy as possible for the potential buyer to get back to the book to potentially leave you a review. And the more reviews that you get on your books, the more power your keywords and your metadata is going to have on the Amazon search algorithm. So for instance, if there was 2 books that had the exact same name, except this book had 11 reviews and this book had 10 reviews, then in the search rankings, this book would become higher. Because remember, Amazon wants to make money, and if it's had more validation, i.e. more reviews, it's going to be higher. So the game is to get as many reviews as you can. And I'm going to show you one of the easiest and best ways to get reviews on your books on Amazon KDP. So why don't we get into it? Okay then, so when we are making books for Amazon KDP, it is essential that we include 3 elements in the build of our book. We can start off by creating a universal book link, which we could use on socials to gather interest on the book. But it can be used anywhere in the world, and it will direct the customer to the correct store. Because there's nothing worse than, say, me from the UK being directed to the Australian store or the US store, for instance, because I can't buy it. And the next one is creating a QR code so that people can scan the code with their phone and it'll take them to the Amazon book page so that they can leave a review. And then we just actually need to ask for a review. Please leave a review for X, Y, and Z sort of thing. Okay, so I'm going to show you, let me just sort that spelling error out. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. But first, I just want to just draw your attention to this. When you publish your book on Amazon KDP, if you have a look here, you can see all the different stores that the book is published to. So the US, UK, Germany, France, etc., etc. Well, what we want to do is create a universal book link so that when someone presses that link, wherever they are in the world, it will direct them to the correct store. Okay, so let's just take an example. So if we go to this particular book, 101 Relaxing Landscape Colouring Book. Okay, so we're going to take its main URL from the .com store. We're going to go over to Book Linker. And I'll put all the links in the description so you don't have to worry about the links too much. But what you want to do is you want to paste in that URL, and we're going to build the universal link. And it'll click through to this, and you can actually create the back end of the link. So it's my book too, and I'm just going to put 101, relax, whatever we put. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, so create the link, and then the link will be created. So this will be the universal book link, which will send anyone in the world to their correct store. So there won't be any, this book isn't available from your location situation, because we want to make it easy for people, don't we? Yeah. Okay, so let's copy that then, and let's just put it back into the document that I had open a moment ago. And then from using that link, that universal book link, we're then going to create a QR code, which means that someone can scan it using the phone, and then that will direct them to the book page on Amazon. Okay, so let's just click on here to make sure it works. Click on there. Let's click there. Yep. So this is going to now direct us to amazon.co.uk, which is where I'm from. I'm from the UK, so it's working brilliantly. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're now going to generate the QR code. So we're going to take that link that we've got, and we're going to go to the QR code generator. And again, I'll put the link in the description. So now this is a cool little tool because you can actually create the QR code however you want. But just quickly, let me just bring this up. Can you use the generated QR codes for commercial purposes? Absolutely, because people are going to ask me, aren't they? I'm learning, guys. Okay, so anyway, let's pick a style. You can pick any style that you want. So let's just pick, yeah, that could do. So let's paste in our universal book link. There we go. And then it's generated. So all you've got to do is just download that bad boy. And it'll download in a few seconds or so. And what we're going to do with that particular QR code is, in the book that you are creating, you're going to make a page where we're going to please leave us a review. And then we're going to use the QR code for people to scan to then get through to the book page so they can leave us a review. So I've opened up PowerPoint. And we're going to, pretend that this is our interior of our book. So all we're going to do is we're going to just put up a text box here. And we're going to put in some sort of, please leave us a review. Thank you for buying this book. Please leave us a review. Something like that. So all we're going to do is, let's just zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm actually going to write. And, you know, I always think it's good to kind of keep this kind of short and sweet, you know. And, you know, we don't really want to beg too much. If you liked this book, then please consider leaving a review. Yeah. We really appreciate it. And depending on what your brand is, you know, we appreciate everyone that we get. And it allows us to reach more people. Thanks. And then you can just put in, thanks so much. But you can put in your brand or, you know, whatever it is, and, you know, however it matches, you know, to the particular book. We're going to need to stick the QR code in that we just generated. And now people, when they're reading the paperback book, they can scan that with the phone and it'll take them through to the Amazon store, and hopefully we've compelled them to leave a review. But you can also use these QR codes to link to other products that you're selling, other books in, you know, your colouring book series, for instance. So it can also be a marketing tool, as well as the universal book link, which you can use on all your socials, rather than saying this is the UK link, this is the US link, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Brilliant. Okay, so if you are going to use the universal book link and you're going to use your QR codes and simply asking the buyer to leave a review, chances are you are going to get some more reviews on your book rather than just leaving it to chance. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you found it useful, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you've got any questions, then please just leave them in the comments below. Now, if you have a look at this video, I think that you may find it useful too, so please go and check it out. And until next time, bye!